edition of It's Saturday Night. Do you know where your love is at? With your host, The Stroke. Oh, yeah, baby.
Born in the ghetto, young white boy, not a dollar boy, with a mama that'll work for it. Hard boy with a soft side. Life on the south side.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. And once again, if you didn't heard me the first 52, 11 times, good evening. Babies, babies, babies. Welcome to another edition of It's Saturday Night. Do you know where your love is at? I, of course, am your number one bona fide, sexy, son of a bitch of a host, The Stroke. You're welcome. Pleasure's all yours, I am sure. Babies, how was your Christmas? Did you have a good festive Christmas? You spend time with loved ones and friends and family, stuff like that? I hope each and every single one of y'all had yourself a good one. As y'all know from the last video, your boy was out in G-Town. Matter of fact, tonight's story, partly from G-Town. It is the origination of this story that is originated in a memory, and we're going to go into that. So check it out, babies. Y'all saw the last video. I was in G-Town. After I shot that video, I was sitting around the casa, the place that we was at. I was sitting around and I was restless. Got that kind of restless nature, that soul. Always got to be on the move. Don't really know how to relax. But babies. So I found myself, I walked out of the cabana, not cabasa, what the fuck am I talking about? Walked out of the domicile that Stroke and Delilah and friends were, family, were all currently inhabiting. I don't know why it took me forever to get that part of it out. Anyways, walked down to the beach because where we were staying is close to the beach. It was foggy as hell outside. And I was like, man, who dialed up the John Carpenter movie? You know what I'm saying? But it was still kind of cool. It was spooky. And I was like, I'm just cruising around, walking down the beach, flip-flopping. And I see this young couple down the way, right? And they out there mugging, snogging, doing their thing, getting all close and cuddly and shit. And I'm like, yeah, man. As soon as I got close to them, I was like, man, I love to see it. Ain't that about the cutest? Totally innocent, right? Totally fucking innocent. I don't understand, but this son of a bitch, he got all pissed off. He hopped up. He's like, what the fuck you say? I couldn't really understand why he was so upset. I guess it's that younger generation these days, right? Trying to prove that their balls dropped or some shit. Well, anyways, I was trying to diffuse the whole bomb type situation because I didn't want shit to pop off like that. I like pop-offs in a different type fucking way. Wasn't looking for fireworks this evening. I was looking for peace. Well, he brought anger, negative shit my way. So I told him, I said, listen, young man, just calm the fuck down. And I guess that was the wrong thing to say because he took a swing. And I don't know if y'all know this, but I don't even want to tell y'all right now. Your boy's got himself some cat fast like reflexes. You know what I'm saying? So just instinctually, I saw that ham hock flying. Boy dodged. But here's the problem. He grazed Delilah. It's a trespass that is unforgivable. Delilah took over on that point. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, babies. I gave him a quick one, too. Just for that trespass. Dropped his ass right there. Old girl he was with kind of laughed at him. She walked away. I walked away. Down the beach. No problems. But wasn't expecting physicality on this evening. Not that type. Still worked it out. And your boy still got it. Yes, I do. More ways than one. Anyways. So about an hour later, I'm kicked back. I'm just sitting on the beach, listening to the lovely songs of the waves as they roll in and roll back out. I'm enjoying myself. And all I hear in the background, I hear a lot of car doors shutting. Now I kind of peep over my shoulder here. Lo and behold, here's this damn son of a bitch. I dropped. But he's got about 20 people with him. And they looking for your boy. yours truly. Who isn't? But this was not a good type situation, you know what I'm saying? So, babies, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Fight or flight kicked in, and I might be fast, and I may got hands of stone and steel and badassness. But my badassery was like, yo, it'd probably be better if you just took it on the heel right now and just, so your boy took off. And as I'm running, jumping through little patios and backyards and the whole G-Town area, it reminded me of something that had happened back in the mid-'80s. Reminded me of this time of year it happened, actually. It was what I like to call my Kentucky Christmas miracle type shit. Babies, rewind. You know, turn around and shit. Give me a second. I know what I need. Okay, now we're back on track. Anyways, this shit happened around the Red River Gorge area of Kentucky. Now, back then, I don't know, things might be a little bit better in PC now and everybody's cool with each other, but back then, rednecks did not take kindly. I know, believe it or not, they did not take kindly to your boy the Stroke. Apparently, my appearance was something they could not tolerate. So I found myself walking out of an establishment and getting snatched right the fuck up. Thrown in the back of a fucking old model GMC. And these boys, they were some good old boys. Type that would be named like Cletus and Otis and Cleophas and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? The type that you could smell what type of chaw their mama or daddy chewed when they was born and came out the womb. Them type of cats. So anyways, long story short on that one, babies, they tuned your boy up. Still got the scars. Still do. Apparently, walking around in that area looking as fly as I fucking do was a problem. Who knew? I don't. Found out the hard way. So, then I took my shoes, and I took damn near everything. Almost every article of clothing. Not every article of clothing. Your boy wasn't out there buck ass naked. But they was making sure that I wasn't going to put myself in a situation where I could escape. But guess what? I did. I'm crafty that way, babies. I am. Like it or not. Your boy's like a cat. He's liquid. You know what I'm saying? So I took my chance and I got out of there. And I escaped my ass into the forest. I ran like a bat out of hell. I ran like there wasn't no more running could ever be happening faster than what I was running. Carl Lewis, eat your heart out. You know, that type of shit. But just when I was at my about to fade, couldn't run no more, fell down on my hands and knees on the ground. I was losing my shit. Your boy didn't even have a stroke lease. I know, y'all ain't never seen that. The shit's weird. So imagine, I'm getting ahead of myself, where I fell down, right? And I looked up, and lo and behold, just between the thicket, I could see a cabin. So I drunk crawled over to that cabin because I was tired, spent, exhausted. I made it to that damn cabin. Knocked on that door. Did what I could. And lo and behold, somebody answered. Now, I always tell this story. When I tell this story, I'll tell y'all this. I know it ain't true because there ain't no way it was him. But this man that opened the door, he looked just like Sam Elliott with long white hair. And he just looked at me and said, "What the hell? You in trouble?" I said, I didn't even know what I said, but he hoisted me up and brought me in, locked the door, closed the cabin, locked it up. And this man spent the next little bit doctoring me up, getting me, patched. Because your boy, some of these is fake. And that's from that Kentucky incident. Just saying. Still look good, though. Yep. Damn Skippy, I do. Anyways, he done doctored me up, and we was sitting there, and I was explaining to him what had happened. And he was telling me, he's like, "God dang, man, you got to be more careful around these parts. There are some people that just don't accept that kind of shit, like the way you look, you know what I mean?" And among all the many tidbits of fucking beautiful, beautiful knowledge this man dropped upon me. There was one thing that he said that always stuck with me. Like my bone marrow, it stuck with me. Didn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Now, he had told me, he said, listen now, they ain't ever going to understand you. But that don't matter much. You understand? The thing that matters is that you understand you. And that you don't dumb yourself down for the sake of them understanding you. Make them bastards work for it. Babies, that stuck with me. To this day, that stuck with me. I ain't even lying to y'all. So I ended up passing out. He had the fire going in the little hearth or whatever the fuck you want to call it, fireplace. Just drinking that drink he had given me. I don't know what the fuck it was. Tasted like something rooty, you know. Wasn't the elixir of greatness. That was many years later. Anyways, your boy fell out. Went into the zone, the sunken place type shit. But not like probably a bad reference. You know what the fuck I'm talking about though. Anyways, wake up the next morning, cabin is cold. Ain't nobody around. Not really much evidence of anybody being around but myself. You know, over off to the side, there was a little bench, you call it a bench. It was more like wooden stumps that were just flattened up. And there was a bundle of clothes and some shoes. I don't know what to think of it, man. Maybe it was a miracle. I don't know. Your boy got dressed. You know, creeped out that cabin looking around like, because I didn't know what the fuck was waiting for me. Remember, there's a bunch of hillbillies out there looking for my ass because I done escaped. I waited until I thought it was okay. I start walking. I get right down the road, around the bend a little bit, and I see that GMC that snatched me up. That some bitch looked like it had been riddled with bullets. No idea what the fuck happened there. The boy kept walking. Made it to safety. That's my Kentucky Christmas miracle story right there. That's how it went. I'm alive today to tell the story to you right now. I hope you appreciate it. Babies, with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up like all you good little boys should be doing. I hope each and every single one of y'all had yourselves a wonderful and amazing Christmas. And you got to be around people that genuinely appreciated you and the person you are. Deep down, heart and soul, body, mind, all that good shit. Thank you all for joining for another edition of It's Saturday Night. Do you know where your love is at? I, of course, been your number one bona fide sexy. And you know it, son of a bitch of a host. The Stroke. Babies, as always, if you like the vibe, please do like and subscribe. I'll catch each one of you sexy son of bitches on the flip side. Oh yeah, baby. Stroke on.